Hello there, Ross here from Biker Talk, and today I'm out and about on the Ducati Hypermotard Mono 698. I picked this up yesterday from Ducati at Parramatta when I dropped back the Multistrada V4 RS, and I rode it home, and I'm just going to take it out for a little ride through the Royal National Park today, just give you my first impressions. Okay, jump on. So first thing is, this is a really tall bike. I don't know if you can see that, but my feet are right at tippy toes. Anyway, let's get him on and go for a ride. Go. As I said, first thing is, it's really tall. Now I knew that when I knew it was a tall bike, because when we did the media launch last year, the new media announcement, I sat on it and I went, oh, that's tall, but I'd forgotten how tall it was. It doesn't look like a big bike, so I was surprised at the seat height. I'm sort of on tippy toes when I'm at a standstill. Now I get that foot down, I've got my left foot down there now, I'm on the toes, just get it flat footed. There's no way I'd get both feet down. So the other thing with this bike is, this is not a single cylinder thumper, this is a single cylinder screamer. I think it redlines at over 10,000 RPM, and so for a single cylinder, that is nuts. Peak torque is somewhere up around, or peak power is up there somewhere as well, like 9,500 RPM. So this is not a thumper, this is definitely a screamer. But lightweight, lots of power, single cylinder, makes it kind of fun. And I think that's the whole idea with these Hypermotards, is they're supposed to be fun, and this one certainly is. I did notice when I rode it home yesterday from Ducati Parramatta, I was sitting in traffic and it was a reasonably warm day, and my right leg was cooking, absolutely cooking. Now I know Ducati fans are going to have a crack, bring it on, probably say toughen up princess or something like that. I'm riding it today through the national park. I think it's about, I don't know, 25, 26 degrees today, and it's absolutely fine. But when I was sitting in traffic yesterday, my right leg was, you know, medium rare. Now, I don't have a great deal of experience riding motards or hypermotards or supermotards. In fact, I think the only other one I've ridden was back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Amber and I were up in Byron Bay for a holiday, and we hired a bike and did a bit of a day on the bike. I think we went up to the Gold Coast and into the hinterland and round Byron, and yeah, had a great old day. I don't remember it being overly comfortable. I remember it being tall, and with Amber on the back, yeah, it made it a really sort of top heavy bike, and I feel like this one will be the same. Having said that, this one doesn't have pillion foot pegs, so you're not going to be putting a pillion on this one. So yeah, not a great deal of experience with motards, but what do we think? What do we think of the looks of it? I don't mind it. I think it looks alright, it looks purposeful. I think it looks like a dirt bike, so when I always see these Hypermotards, I always think they should have knobby tyres on them. It'd be great off-roader. You got that high mudguard with no sort of lower mudguard. I don't know why they don't put, you know, sort of 50/50s or those sort of tyres on them. Well, it's because they're street bikes predominantly, but this would be a hell of a lot of fun in the dirt, I'd reckon. Let me know in a comment, do you ever ride your Hypermotard, Supermotard, Motard style bike on dirt roads and, you know, in the dirt? Suspension's good. Seat is quite firm. It is a big long seat, so there's plenty of room to move forward and back if I want to. Riding position is relatively comfortable, so no complaints there. But yeah, it is a firm seat, so I think riding this for a day could be a challenge. Coming into an 80 zone here, so we can open it up a little bit. Still only in third gear, doing over 80 k's an hour, and it's only 6,000 RPM, so man, this thing loves to scream along. This is in the RVE version, so it's got this funky paint job, and it has a quick shifter, which is kind of fun. Adds to the fun factor of the bike. I reckon, yeah, you could have a hell of a lot of fun on one of these. I don't think in Australia we're getting the learner legal version. I know in the UK you can get a version for an A2 license, but I don't think in Australia they're bringing in the learner legal version for some reason. Don't know why. The guys at Ducati yesterday were telling me that. That seems like a bit of a missed opportunity. But I don't know if a learner's going to be buying this bike at 25 grand. You know, I don't know if it's really aimed at learners, so maybe that's why they thought they're not going to be getting that kind of market. Don't worry about bringing in the learner legal version. Don't know. So let me know in the comments, would you buy one? Do you like the look of this bike? Do you like the look of motards in general? Now we will be doing a full review of this bike, as I said. Now I did include a few photos in this one and a bit of a walk around, because when I did the review of the first ride review, first impression of the R12S from BMW, I was literally picking it up and heading to the office. I didn't have time to stop and do a walk around, and I got absolutely panned online for not doing a walk around of the bike. I just thought we'd put that out as a bonus video, like we'll do with this one. It's a bit of a bonus video. So lesson learned. Hopefully you like the shots I put up of this one. So if you're new to the channel, we don't just do bike reviews. You know, we started the channel doing rider stories, and that's what I love producing. Is, you know, sitting down chatting to motorcyclists about what they ride, why they ride. There's a great community within motorcycling, and yeah, I've met some fabulous people through the channel with our rider stories. So yeah, if you're interested in getting involved, if you've got an interesting bike, interesting story, shoot me an email. Email's in the description, and we'll see if we can make it happen. We are in Sydney, so you know, generally most of our rider stories are around Sydney area. Is he going to pull out in front of me? No, he's not. But you know, for a special story, we can see if we can make it happen. We're trying to bring some big sponsors on this year to try and, you know, cover some of the costs of us getting out and doing those rider stories in sort of more remote areas. So that's something that you know, we want to continue to do. It's an important part of the channel for me personally. It's why I started the channel, and that's the stuff that I really love producing. Getting to ride all these bikes is a great bonus, and it's lovely, and I love riding them, and I'm very thankful to the manufacturers for giving us all these new bikes to ride. But it's not why I started the channel, and yeah, if we could produce one type of content for me, it'd be those rider stories, because I just love talking to people about bikes. You know, give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram as well. We're sort of doing lots of posts on Facebook and Insta. I've also set up a Biker Talk community Facebook group, a bit of a smaller groups to, you know, ask questions and whatnot. So if you want to jump on Facebook and get onto that one, I can admit you to that group. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.